Right, we're on. Welcome to the channel, guys. Just going to do a few videos on what I get up to in the garage, rust repair, yeah, and other bits and bobs that I do. Going to do a few videos with my MK2 Golf GTI. Said car behind me, it's in a few bits at the minute. Basically just a lot of rust repairs, and I'll give you a quick look around the car. Bit of history on the car. I've had the car since 2013, and it was my daily for quite a few years, and it's gone through a few different configurations. It originally was a 1.8 8-valve GTI, did an engine conversion and turned it to a 2-litre 16-valve ABF, and then that blew up, and then it's currently a 1.8 20-valve turbo, running about 300 odd brake horsepower when we dynoed it. I'll give you a quick look around the car and the current state. Right, so this is the car in question, oak green. So there's a 1.8 20-valve turbo, so I've got a new fan to go in it, and so there's another bits and bobs. It's recently just had all the front chassis legs, I've repaired all them. So I've done about 20,000 plus miles in the car. It's had a lot of body work and that done to it, but I'm just sort of going over a lot of the repairs that have been done and doing them properly. So I've put this full new panel in here, took all the rubberized protection off the inside of the arch, I took it back to bare metal, and then that's the rust converter. It's had this front end here, that's a new front sill that I've got in there. Yeah, that's a new front sill. And then I've done the work on the back, and I'm currently doing work on the back of the car. But say if anybody wants to know more about the car, just ask me a few questions. I say it has been modified inside, but you can't actually. It's got different seats and bits and bobs. I have tried to take it back to standard on the inside because I just want it to look more original. Bottom part cut out here with a cardboard template, which is this part here. So basically like that. This is new metal welded in here, and then got the steel 1mm plate chopped out, like so. Just need to get that. Oops. Need to get that welded up in there. Drill some holes in the bottom for spot welding it on the bottom to this lower part. So new sills. This bottom half are already on. So plenty more rust to go out on it. Right, it's all tacked in, ready to be fully welded up. It's gone all right. Just try to not get it too hot. Get it fully welded up, and then grind it back and see what it looks like. Right, it's all welded up, sanded back, spot welded it down here onto this part. Got a bit of sinkage, but not terrible. Might just put a little bit of filler in it, but it is going to be all rubberized inside. So I just need to clean up the rest of all this on here. Got a bit here what needs to be cut out and a new bit put in. That's been done at some point. And then there's some delightful stuff up in the ear, up in the rear shock turret. Like, it's totally rotted out up on that part, and then also all this grot where the fuel filler is. So I've got a repair to do on that, which is going to be horrific. I'm sort of saving that till last. So I think the next part's going to be build this up into here, and then I need to actually weld in a a new inner arch on it because it's been bodged at some point. So there is no, if you look on the inside, it's not actually welded in the inner arch. Yeah, so it needs a new inner arch doing. It's not welded, it's just been chopped back and then tiger sealed in. Yay. So yeah, this is the sill that I've already welded. Just get a bit of light on it. Yeah, that come out pretty decent. So just needs these bottom parts plug welding in. So we've got the piece that's going to fit in here made up. So it's going to go into there. I had a look online and it's in the way that somebody else had made up this bottom piece. So I was unsure how it would go. And apparently this bit flips up. So I've got that piece in the fold here to follow this line coming down here. And then I've got a new inner arch, and we've basically got it sort of in, well not in, but we've got it started cutting it back and slowly just sneaking up on it. I've flatted all the original lip back, and then say the actual, I've got some more to cut off this inner arch, so until I eventually sort of sneak up onto it and get it. I've got the two bits made up together like this, which will go in the arch, and then basically just gonna spot weld them together there. Right, there we go. So they're all nicely plug welded. Jesus, that's hot. Yeah, so they're plug welded together, nice penetration. I say we'll put some weld through primer on them, and then I got the 20mm hole like how it comes originally, for putting wax oil or wax down into the chassis, the sill. So that's the hole. The inner arch is sort of pretty much made up roughly where I want it, and then hopefully that, he says he's juggling with it, will go in something like that. It'll need a bit of fettling to get it exactly right, but you get the idea. That'll be welded in there like that. That arch piece tacked in with a hole to get access into the cell, and then we've put all the holes all the way on the outer arch, and then on the inside I've got it all tacked in for this inner sill. It's a bit ball ache, but we got there. And then what I'll do is I'll just keep tapping it, keep it all flat, and just slowly build up the spot welds in it. Well, that escalated quick. Got the new patch put in for the one to repair the other one that was put in there. Just got it tacked in, ready to grind down and make neat. And then also started to look at the repair on this corner where the jacking point and the toe eye is. And yeah, it was pretty rusty. So I ended up basically chopping the lot out. It's just because it's made up of 3 skins of metal in a lot of places, and that's what always happens, they just rust in between each other. So what I'll do is I'll chop all this out, make a full new panel for the bottom. I think it's not that thick a steel. I think it's the bits that I chopped out are here. This is the jacking point bit. I think the stront's made up just because it's got the rivets in the steel. So yeah, that's a jacking point. And then this is the toe eye I chopped out. Again, it's all rusty, all the steel underneath. You would never get to that. Sometimes it's easier just to, just to actually chop it all out. It seems daunting when you're doing it, but it's actually easier to do that and just rebuild it all from scratch. Got the repair panel made up. Got the strengthening pieces in it. Jacking point, or toe eye goes there. Jacking point on here. I've got a press, you know, to flare these out coming, which is something I've wanted for a bit. So that's all done, ready to go in, but I won't weld that in until I get that tool. And then underneath we're in, up in the arch. So this is like, come round to the side and then up underneath the arch. I'm in full Blue Peter mode and got a bit of cardboard all chopped out ready. And then this top part, I've rust treated all this. It has been repaired before, but it's been not the best repair in the world, but it's not rusted through in 10 years. So but yeah, I think I'm gonna do this in sections. So the plan is to make all that in metal. There we go, it's all tacked in. Just needs all the tacks grinding back and then slowly just build the weld up. I'm very low on gas at the minute, so just sort of getting as much tacked in as I can, ready to fully weld up. That's the dimple dies done on that repair panel I've made. It's hard to see on the camera, but yes, that's how it is from factory. Bent the panel slightly out of shape, but I'll be able to bend it back. So that's it for this video. Got a bit done. Just gives you a rough idea of what I do in here. Say drop a comment and give us a like, try and get a few followers if anybody's interested in what I do. So the car, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, the car's actually been off the road since 2019. So yeah, hoping to get it back onto road this summer. Oh, next summer should I say, summer's just ending. Yeah, all being well. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.